Hey y'all, what's everybody doing? Happy Friday, TGIF. Look, y'all come in, hit the like button, put your like number in the chat. We got to talk about some stuff. Happy Friday, y'all. Come on in. Please get comfortable. Please put your like number in the chat. Please, please, please. Because I want to be able to say thank you to all of you. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I am. It's a little different kind of a Friday for me. I got to tell y'all what I've been doing over the last day or so. Okay. Because it got interesting. So, y'all know we had us a late night. I don't know what happened to my eye. Something got in my eye that quick. I don't know. It was a piece of dust or something. I don't know. Because we all know I don't have no eyelashes. And I still ain't putting none on. Like I got them here to do, but I don't really care. Like I ain't got no eyelashes. I look like a plucked chicken. That's okay. I can live with it. But I got to tell y'all what's been going on over the last day and a half or so with me. And please hit your um engagement button on the bottom right hand side, the circle with the emoji, and send the bubbles up. Let them know y'all in here. Let me greet who in the room, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Please make sure y'all throwing your like numbers in the chat. Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, okay? Child, this computer getting on my nerves. I need another laptop, and I need it yesterday because this one is stressing me out. This one is really, really, really stressing me out. Okay, who's up in here? Miss Thelma. Hey, Miss Thelma is number one in the chat. How you doing, girl? Queena is number two. Happy Friday, sis. Vita Worship is here from Denver. Vita, I did eat something. I didn't eat a lot today. I've been feeling kind of, but I did eat something. Thank you for checking on me. I appreciate it. Magaline in the house. Hey, sis. Quiet Storm 87. Our little mama is here. She is here. Lucky number 7. I know that's right. Okay. You say set my clock. Okay, girl. All right. Anita, hi. Love my dogs too. That's my girl. She number 11 too. I love her so much. Okay. And if y'all don't understand, I be cutting up when I see her because she works a lot and she don't get a chance to be in the chat. Sometimes she listen and can't talk because she be working. So it means it, I just be excited to see her. Hey, Miss Nisi, thank you for being number 12. Happy Friday, girl. Leah is in the house. Thank you for being number 15, sis. I appreciate you. All right. Good evening. Good evening. We got Miss Sparkle. She's number 6. Our oh, our resident Mary Kay lady, who I got my lip balm from, and I probably ain't even gonna be in that kind of trouble no more. Because once I tell y'all what's going on with me, wait a minute. First off, I want to send a heart to Leah because Leah sent me a $20 cash app. Thank you, sis. And then my good sis from Tampa, Florida, Patricia Joaquin sent me a cash app with a note. Oh, this one just say Happy Friday. Wait, can y'all see it? Isn't that cute? It says Happy Friday. All right. Thank you, sis. That's so sweet. I love my sisters. Y'all are too cool. Rochelle. Hey, girl. Thank you for being number 14. Happy Friday. Nacho Twins mama in the house. She hit it at the same time as our other sister, and that is number 15. Our sister Leah is asking prayer for her friend. Make sure you put it in Discord, sis, because people might not catch it in here, but put it in Discord to make sure everybody knows. My good sis Patricia is number 16. What's up, Miss Tampa, Miss Hillsborough County? I know that's right. Jenna Harris is here. Hey, sis. Happy Friday to you. Queen of Hearts KS in the house. Thank you for being 17. Dana Brown hit at the same time. How you doing, boo? Miss Kaiser So say, what's up, girl? How you doing? Thank you for being 18. Dang, y'all, 3 of y'all hit the button at the same time. DS is number 17. I know that's right. Okay. Auntie Eva, thank you for being 18. Okay, you chilling with the kid. I know that's right. Hey, Tutu, for your info. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm trying to get everybody. Our sis Velda is here. Hi, Velda. How are you, Miss Velda Sorrentino? All right. We got vintage 1970 in the house. All right. Debbie Parnell is here. She number 27. Okay. Hey, sis. How are you? Vintage is number 26. All right. Patricia Robinson here. Hey, girl. Thank you for being number 24. Y'all, I opened my door and something got in here and it's flying. And I'm trying not to act like a nut, but I ain't real good with stuff flying around me. I've be done hit myself in the face. I'm not good with bugs like that. I was raised in Florida. I ain't scared of bugs, but I don't like them. Hey, DV. Thank you for being number 9. All right, all right. Is that my cousin Clyde? Hey, Clyde. How you doing? Thank you for being number 23. All right, Monica Jones in the house. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for being number 33. Ty Jones is here. Hit the button at the same time. How you doing, Ty Jones? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is there something on my face? Or am I bugging? Y'all, I think so. Do I have a dry spot? Is that a dry spot? Wait a minute. Y'all know I don't play about my face now. Hold on. Hold on. Something ain't right. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all. Not now, not ever. Let me see if I can get a closer look. Hold on. Y'all, I don't like that. I looked up. I'm like, is that a dry spot? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. All right. Dialogue Sisters is in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being like number 34. Y'all don't mind me. I be so scared that something's on my face. It don't make sense. My beautiful niece Couture Bay is here. She's number 40. Lady T in the house at number 37. We got Cool Gamer in the house. Always cool. Always in the building. All right. All right. You at work, but you hit the button. I know that's right. Thank you so much. Patricia Robinson is number 44. We got X at number 31. I'm so happy to see X. I love you so. I love you. I do. I love you. I do. We got Inel in here. Girl, I don't know what them letters is, but thank you for being number 44. All right. All right. I appreciate you, girl. I do. I appreciate you. I do. All right. Now I think I done greeted everybody who's here. Y'all know the rules. If anybody else comes in after I start running my mouth, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them. Okay? That's important. Make sure everybody feels welcome. Nobody feels tolerated. Y'all know the rules around here. We keep the comments on the people on the TV screens, the celebrities, the social media personalities, and all that, not on each other. We talk about them, not each other. So even if y'all disagree, please please agree to disagree respectfully and don't do it ugly. Okay? Don't do it ugly. And we're gonna talk about these people. Y'all hold on 1 second. Just one. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm back. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I had to take a call. Every now and then, folks, you got to talk to people. You got to meet them on their level and you got to talk to people. Sorry. But I'm so glad y'all are here. Melanated energy is in the building. Ooh, woo! Thank you, Lord. Thank you for being number 55. She said she got her tea and her chair ready. All right. Yes, we finna do our thing. We about to do our thing. I'm glad you got a chance to watch it because we got to talk about it. We absolutely have to talk about it. All right. All right. So look, y'all come on in, get comfortable. Christina with the tea is in the house. All right. Thank you for being number 61. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ah, ooh, child. Mm, mm, mm. Baby, if only y'all knew. If only you knew. If only you knew. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. Y'all come on and get comfortable. Now, first things first, let me tell y'all what happened over the last day or so, right? So if y'all remember a few minutes ago, I mentioned that the lip balm that I'm using, I got from Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, right? So I was using so much, so much, so much because my lips were dry. And my lips is too big to be dry because they'll look like big ashy biscuits that need butter. And that ain't cute. So I got my lip balm from Miss Sparkle, and it's real, and it's really good. It's not that sticky, waxy stuff, like it's real light and it moisturizes. So it's great. But I started seeing some other stuff going on with my body. And I was like, Nitra, I think you dehydrated. It was just little cues and clues that was telling me, girl, you dehydrated. So guess what I went and did? Okay. I ain't gonna tell y'all what else I went and did. It's something that some of y'all told me to do, but I didn't want to do, but I did it anyway. But I ain't gonna talk about it. I'll mention it in Discord, but I ain't gonna say it here. I had to go and get IV therapy. Don't laugh. With because I wanted like just hydration. Like I needed hydration. So I went and got IV therapy. I got hydration. And I want y'all to know, hey, Golden Life, thank you for being like number 64. I went and got hydration. And after I went and got hydration, y'all, I feel so much better. And what's really crazy, nah, don't make the faces. I'm serious. I really needed to though. I was really, really bad off. Like if I started telling y'all some of the stuff that was happening with my body, y'all probably would fuss me out and be like, Nitra, girl, you had to know. Hey, Forever 21, thank you for being like number 66. But you had to, y'all will be like, you had to know that that was some dehydration. It really was. So long story short, like it was a gravity drip. Like it wasn't a pump drip, but it was a gravity drip. And normally, like I'll just say the normal time that the body would have like taken the fluid, like my body finished it in like half that time. Like it was not cute. It was not cute. But I will say this, I feel a lot better and I'm going to do better. I recognize that part of my issue is that, and don't worry, we're gonna get to the gossip, but y'all know me. When stuff be going on, I talk about it. It's my way of talking about stuff, getting it out, and I'm sharing it with people. I'm not just bottling it up. But one thing I did realize is that when I'm under stress, of course, y'all know I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray first. But a lot of times I internalize whatever I'm going through. And the way that comes out for me is that when I internalize, I don't take good care of myself during those time periods. I really don't. Like people see a strong outer shell, they see you holding it together, they see you not breaking down, they see you not crying, they see you not complaining. Thank you, Queen of. And because of those things, like people will literally see you catching hell, but because you're not complaining and you're not crying and you're not rolling around on the ground and making a spectacle of yourself, they will literally treat you like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with her. And that's some bull crap. Like, you know what I mean? Like I take a lot of stuff in stride for a lot of reasons. Like I wasn't raised by a lady that believed in making a scene. so I don't do it. I'm not the type of person, I'm very Aquarius in that I don't like to, like, I have feelings, but I don't really like to display them like that because I just don't think it's cute. It seems unseemly to me, so I'm never gonna do it like that. And if you've been curious about it, look into it. But I do internalize things like in the process of putting on a stiff upper lip and just keep going. Sometimes what happens for me is that stiff upper lip, it comes at the cost of not eating right. You had a panic attack. Oh no, I don't do those. Thank God. But it comes in the form of not eating right, not drinking the right amount of water, seeing health conditions, seeing, not even if I can't pick out the condition, like I'll see symptoms in my body and I'll just overlook it and just keep working. And it's like, okay, so I was talking to my daughter earlier. Was it yes? Was it? It was either earlier today or yesterday, and she said that I was like passively trying to off myself, and I didn't look at it that way. But I'm like, maybe that is what I'm doing. I don't know, but I'm going to do better. So I'm just letting. I'm just sharing. I feel better a little, and I'm going to do better. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to do better. I hope all of y'all do better too. And I hope I did not overshare. And if I overshared, I'm sorry. If I overshared, I'm really, 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 really sorry. But I just felt like, mm, I felt like getting it out. So sorry. But I'm going to do better. And I hope y'all do better too. And if any of y'all are doing what I be doing, which is internalizing stuff and just going through whatever and not taking care of yourself, please don't do that. Please don't do that. So let me grab my notebook. Notebook. Let's grab the notebook. Mm? Yeah, do better. Okay. That's right. Do better. We got to do better by ourselves. Like, I heard somebody talking about the oh my gosh. You know who it was? It was that therapist on Bad and Bougie that was talking to Gocha that reminded her that if you on an airplane, even if you with your kid, when the mask drop, you got to take care of yourself first. And I am learning. Yes, just like Dora, notebook. But she sings backpack. But yeah, notebook. Okay. Hey, Diva 2. Yeah, man, we got to take care of ourselves. That's right, Vita. Vita say, see, that's why I check. And Vita, I appreciate you so much. Vita worship. If nobody else tells you they appreciate you, I appreciate you. And every time you check me, I have a smile on my face. I be so happy that Vita remembered me and Vita checked me. And you not wrong. Because as you see, I don't do right by myself a whole lot. I really don't. But I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. It's not easy, like, just consciously deciding to do better. It's not easy. It ain't easy at all. It's not. Now, what's funny is I'm real good. My sister on the phone said, take care of you, stay truly humbled under God. Boy, Young Thug started something with that, truly humbled under God. She said self-care is healthcare, and yes, it is. But it's crazy because I think we all do good along the lines of, like, I would say, I won't say all, but I'll say most of us, I hope, do good along the lines of we're not going to let nobody abuse us. You draw that line in the sand. Like, I don't care who it is, whether it's parents, children, friends, cousins, auntie, uncle, cat, dog, monkey, chicken, zebra. You don't let people abuse you. I don't care how you care about them, how much affection you may have toward that person, how much of an affinity you may have for that person. I think we know not to let people be abusive to us, and to state it clearly and to make it clear. But for whatever reason, we sometimes, and I mean me, we, all of us, and me in particular, have a hard time in not abusing ourselves. And we do it so many different ways. And I'm just like, I'm guilty. I have no, I have no defense. I am indeed guilty as sin of abusing myself. And I'm going to do better. And I promise you, I hope y'all do better too. Like, just don't do it. The mask thing? Oh, no, don't put no mask on. Don't put no mask on. Don't put no mask on. Keep it real at all times. If you messing up, say you messing up, because that's how you get past it. Hey, the Black Women Lifestyle. Make sure you hit the like button. All right. So look, we got to talk about Carlos King's show first. Listen, something is wrong with my laptop, y'all. Something is really wrong with it. I don't know. Like, I'm getting nervous. I'm nervous, and Daddy's not here to look at this thing. Okay. So look, let's get into. We're gonna do Bad and Bougie first, and then we gotta talk about the RHOP sneak peek because it's a mess. And then we got to talk about Mia Thornton and her lies because something occurred to me. I saw something online and it got my brain to bubbling and thinking. So we got to talk about that. And we got to laugh at Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams, both of them crazy. Okay. My sister say, did I hear about them talking about little Keke Palmer? Who talking about Keke? What happened? I ain't know nothing about Keke. What they talking about Keke for? Last thing I saw about Keke Palmer is that that the man that you know, that deadbeat bum that she had the baby with. Remember, the brother had applied for a restraining order, pretending like her and her mama was doing something to him. I heard that got thrown out, but I didn't know nothing else. Okay, she gonna get me the link. And if that's some good gossip, we're gonna talk about that too. But let's start with Bad and Bougie first. Okay, y'all come in, hit the like button, put your like number in the chat. Just a reminder, make sure you hit that engagement button on the bottom right hand side, the circle with the emojis. Send them bubbles up. Let the people know y'all in here. Okay. All right. Share this video too if you think somebody might want to gossip with us or want to talk about these shows or these people or whatever else we got going on. So y'all please like, share, subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. Let's go. So this is episode 4 of this show. And I want to say this before I get into it. I think I said it last week. I'm going to say it again this week. I think Carlos King has himself something with this show. Not the biggest Carlos King fan overall, but I will say this show, I think he may have himself something. Like, I can tell that it's still very new. It's very, very new. And some of the things are not fleshed all the way out. Oh, the airplane mask, Jenna. Okay, yep, that. Thank you, baby. But I think he's on to something. And I said it last week too. Even last week was episode 3. This week is episode 4. And if I'm being honest, y'all, this don't feel like we only been here for 4 episodes. This feels like, even though it's still, we can tell it's new or newer, because it's new. It's actually new. It feels like we've been watching them longer than we've been watching them. And maybe that's because we know a couple of these ladies from being on other shows. So we have a little bit of a background of who they are, or at least who they're associated with. I don't know what's causing that. It's almost like this, almost feels like it's a continuation from something. I don't know. But I think he's definitely on to something. Oh. Hold on. That's so sweet. My sister, love my dogs too, sent me a cash app. That's so sweet. And Debbie Parnell sent me one with the personalized picture. I got a flower. Thank you. Can y'all see my flower? It says Happy Friday. That's so sweet. Thank you. Y'all listen, y'all don't even know how I needed that smile. Like, even the smiles in the chat. Y'all don't know how much I be needing them smiles. Those smiles mean a lot to me. They mean a whole lot to me. Um, so I'm not about to be emotional because like I got some stuff going on up here and I'm trying not to let it show on here. Okay. But like I was saying, it definitely feels like we've been here before for some reason, and not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. Okay. Oh, they were talking about home flop soul. Oh, well, we're gonna have to get into that. Yes, we are. So, like I said, episode 4, last week, last Thursday, they ended with the club scene with that Dr. Princess lady that's friends with Malaysia being kind of stink with Crystal, and Crystal getting up from that table because it was about to get ugly. So this week they had to finish that up. I thought that was the end of the club scene. I did. I thought that we were just gonna end it there because Crystal was telling them people to take her mic off. I said, what's going on here? They wasn't done. They was not done. So club continued. It's a shame because y'all know I write notes. So while I was watching, I'm not proud of this. That rude Dr. Princess lady, I just started calling her Dr. Dirt because I don't want to be confusing her with the sweet, nice Princess Lofters. I do not want to confuse her with sweet, nice Princess Lofters. I don't ever want to do that. So I just called her Dr. Dirt. So that's just who she gonna be. So Crystal was not okay. Of course, last week she walked off, take my mic off. Dr. Dirt was over there smirking. Crystal leaves. Like her and the guy Shard that she hang with, the one that know everybody in the group, kind of, sort of, somewhat. They leave. Malaysia jumps up, follows them outside. And she's like, what's going on? What's going on? I only left for a minute. What happened? So child Crystal let have and told her exactly, I'm sick of your friend. Your friend is rude. Your friend is nasty. That is that. It ain't working. It ain't happening. I ain't with it. Okay. So when Malaysia goes back inside to talk to Dr. Princess, Dr. Dirt, she tells her, oh, Crystal called me weird and aggressive. And I was so glad production, shout out to production. Production rolled the tape and Crystal did not. Oh, DS, thank you so much for the super sticker. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so far I like Crystal and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm telling you, I started watching this show fully prepared not to like her. I'm being honest. I started watching this show fully prepared not to like Crystal. Imagine my surprise. She and Princess Lofters are the two people that I like the most on that show. Those are the two that I like the most. Okay. And I was surprised, especially when it came to Crystal. I didn't expect that. She lied on that girl and said that she called her weird and aggressive. Production showed what the girl said. She literally, this was after Princess Lofters got fed up with her foolishness and walked out. Crystal simply said to her, like, because she was acting shocked as to why Princess Lofters left. And so all Crystal said was, hey, SFF, how are you? So she simply said after she left, like, you say stuff for shock value. It was like, to me, the way I took it was she was trying to make an effort to like connect the dots with her, so to speak, and like make a statement of, I get it, and maybe you don't mean to be that way. Is the way it seemed. It didn't seem like she was like calling her anything. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello. I'm on live. What you doing? You okay? Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. So, anywho, she was just like, You say stuff for shock value and it can come off as aggressive. Never called her aggressive. And I mentioned last week because I thought it was like very careful of her, like she was being aware of the dynamic. And quite personally, hey Shani, thank you for being number 81. I appreciate you so much. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know whether it's my laptop or whether it's StreamYard, but it's spooking me. Thank you so much. Um, Ms. Kaiser Sose said Crystal could have just said, "You want a moment and I see you." She could have, but she didn't. Like, she's being very careful. And I'm just looking at the fact that she is very aware of herself in this group. She's very aware of the dynamic. I noticed that the last time. Oh, Trina. Thank you for the Cash App, sis. I just saw this message. I'm not going to read that out loud because that's personal. But I love you. Thank you. That's sweet. That is so sweet. Um, she's very aware of herself. I noticed that last week and it wasn't lost on me. It was not lost on me at all, not in that moment, that Crystal is aware that she is a non-Black woman in a friend group, if you want to call it a friend group, of all Black women. And even though this lady was behaving in a very ugly fashion, she was so self-aware and aware of herself in that situation that she did not use wording that could be problematic or that could be weaponized against that Black woman. I'm sorry, but you got to give it up for somebody who is that aware and that respectful of the dynamic. She didn't create the dynamic, but it's there. She's aware of it. She respected it. Salute to you. What I did find to be a problem. Oh, it's Monique C. Hey, boo. Thank you for being number 83. What was a problem was even after Crystal was super careful in how she addressed her, the way she addressed that dynamic, the way she navigated it, and then she still turned around and lied on the girl. That is a problem for me. Why would you lie on her? For what reason? What reason do you have to lie on this girl? What reason? For why? For why? How come? How come? Yes, you right. You right, Miss Kaiser. So say she said take the mic off, but that was after. What what Dr. Princess sat up there and told Malaysia was a bold-faced lie. She said that girl called her weird and aggressive. She said you say things for shock value and it can come off aggressive. That's when Dr. Princess said, I am aggressive. And so Crystal said, well, I'm glad you said it, and left it at that. She did not. At that point, Shad had made the comment that what she said or whatever was shady or whatever order it went in. Nobody called her weird. Absolutely no one labeled her aggressive. No one labeled her aggressive. Hey, Carrie Amuneke, how are you, sis? And so for me, it bugged me. It really bugged me. DS says, I'm not feeling Dr. Peasant. I'm not feeling her either. I'm not feeling her either because the way she went about that was so ugly. It was so wrong. Yeah, she wanted a moment and it wasn't the moment she was hoping for. It was not the moment she was hoping for. That was disgusting. I didn't like it. And then the fact that she lied on that girl to Malaysia and Malaysia's sitting there talking about, oh, I believe you. What? You believe who? How come? Oh, Queena says she ain't feeling her either. Yeah, she ain't. She's not like her. How do the children say she didn't pass the vibe test? She absolutely did not pass the vibe test at all, at all. Hey, Belize and JB, thank you for being 85. So yeah, that was a little gross for me. It was a little gross. And so Malaysia's then like, oh well, how are you doing? Are you okay? Okay, for what? She was the one in the wrong. But anyway, so then we move on to Temeka's house. And Tamika's there with her friend Kim Ann, I believe is her name. And they were decorating or something. She talks about she's gonna plan a Friendsgiving / podcast at her house and invite the ladies from the group. I said, okay, I could see some of that. And apparently she decided to text all the ladies in the group once she found out she was the topic of conversation at their club over there, to let them know how she felt, and that this wasn't working for her. Okay. And you right, Miss Kaiser. So say, as soon as Crystal sat down, she had something to say. She was being ugly the entire time. And it was really ridiculous because you really could have stayed home. You really could have stayed home. Especially considering the fact that Crystal didn't invite you. Malaysia brought your little tacky butt around that group. Them ladies didn't want to be bothered with you. She turned Princess Lofters off, and then now you turn Crystal off. So yeah, I think Malaysia picks friends who act like her. Malaysia's not a nice person, and I keep telling y'all that. But some of y'all like Malaysia, and I ain't gonna hold it against nobody. But Malaysia's not a nice person, y'all. She's just not. She's just not a cool person. Like, there's nothing cool about her. So anyway, then we get Crystal at a boutique meeting up with Malaysia. Now this, I think Crystal is a nice girl, and I think she wants to really make friends with these ladies, but I think she doesn't understand that people like Malaysia ain't gonna never really be your friend. Malaysia's not a real person. She's not really gonna be your friend. And I think she really, really, really wants to be that girl's friend. I can't imagine why. I cannot imagine why. I wouldn't want to be Malaysia's friend. Malaysia's not a nice person. Like, some people are nice and they really are nice, but she's not. She's really not. Queena say she nice, nasty. Yeah, and it comes off, to me, it comes off real bird brain. It comes off very bird brain to me. She's not my kind of people. Yes. Oh, my mouse pad is like not cooperating. I think it really is my computer, y'all. She said Malaya, ooh, had Princess back and said Crystal came in on bad energy. Yeah, she did. She did. She took sides with that nasty cow. Because that Dr. Princess lady she's just nasty. Y'all, I don't know what this is about, but I don't like it. I don't know what my laptop is doing, y'all, but I don't like this. Oh, oh. DS says Malaysia should be concerned with who told her to wear those matador-looking pants with the shirt with the strings. Who, child? That's why I felt real sad. DS, go ahead and run the corner tonight, because I see what kind of night this is going to be. I do. So look, so she said she wanted fashion advice from Malaysia. I was ready to scream. I say fashion advice from Malaysia. Now, I will say this. Crystal has been struggling with the fashion. Crystal has been struggling with the fashion. She said she been wanting to, kind of get half naked and show her body a little bit, because she want to prove that she is still her, and she back outside, and all the, lingo for now that the children are using. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And I can kind of see that in her fashion. Like, she's not really on it, but she trying to be on it. And Lord, and Queen will say the corner is ready. Yes, I'm glad the corner is ready, because we got DS in here, and y'all know how that can go. I don't even have to tell you. We all know how that can go. So, SFF, thank you so much for the super chat. We love you too. Happy Friday. So listen, Malaysia shows up and she's like, look, you always be looking good, and I wants to look good, so help me look good. And I'm like, okay, I thought that was a cute girl's moment, but I also understood that Malaysia ain't gonna never be that type of girl. She's not a girl's girl. So I knew off the rip, you mean well, you like her, or you like something about her for sure. and you want to have a friendly relationship with her, but it's just I don't see it. I don't see it. So listen, as if that wasn't enough. So they start talking or whatever, and Malaysia's like, "Oh, I'm so happy she called me and she liked my fashions or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, we got a girls' moment." So they talked about Temeka and her Friendsgiving and stuff, and them texts and stuff. So they say they gonna go, and Malaysia's like she's still feeling some type of way about after the her book signing or whatever. But in my opinion, I told y'all last week, I stand on it this week. What happened at that book signing? That was Malaysia's miss. Temeka did not owe it to her after being emotionally taxed to worry about her feelings when it wasn't even about her. This was something between her and Princess Loftus, and she inserted herself, and then she don't like because she's being dismissive. Go away. Apparently, that's gonna be the buzzword when it comes to Temeka Foster. We gonna use dismissive. We gonna wear it out. Hey, I'm that girl, my boo from the UK, and she is like number 89. Thank you. So they talked about that whole thing, and then they got on the conversation about Dr. Dirt, Dr. Dirty, little Dr. Princess, Dr. Nasty, Dr. Liar, her and Crystal and that whole altercation at the club. So she was just like, "Look, I don't want to feel like you brought that girl to talk crazy to me because that was something you wanted to say to me. And I don't want to think that you involved in that because I like you, but what she did wasn't cool." Malaysia immediately caught an attitude and started popping back at her, and you know, it wasn't working, and she was like, she felt that way because she was like, if I had brought a friend with me and my friend was being rude, I would have checked my friend and been like, don't talk to her like that. But Malaysia didn't do that, and so Crystal didn't know how to take it. And then basically Malaysia was like, what she thought, because the girl said she told her, like, your friend came in with like an attitude or a little nasty energy on her. So she tells Crystal, "Oh, well, I felt like you came in hot. You came in with energy." First of all, Crystal walked in. As soon as Crystal walked in, Dr. Princess immediately started insulting her. Not just insulting her, but like complaining, being nitpicking, nasty. "Oh, and y'all talking about shots. Ain't no waitress been over to the table and that." Just complaining. She walked in with a stink attitude, covered in, being oppressed by ruffles. She was just oppressed by red ruffles. So anyway, they got into that thing back and forth. Crystal was just like, "Look, I can't do her. And if I invite you anywhere, I just don't want you to bring her." Malaysia like, you can't check me on who to invite. So the girl was like, "Look, then I know not to invite you nowhere because I'm not gonna deal with her." So Malaysia was like, "Well, then you don't have to." They went back and forth with that. And at the end of the day, Malaysia, what you catching the attitude for? People don't have to like your friend. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I think that was about. Y'all, please like this video, thumbs up this video, please, 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 please. But what I think that was about, y'all, I think what it's about is her friend, Dr. Princess, didn't make the cut to be a regular cast member. I think she made the cut to be a friend of the show. And I think Malaysia wanted her to kind of blend in with the cast and kind of be able to, maybe if they make it to a season 2, be able to be a regular cast member by then. And I think she caught an attitude because with her not feeling this chick and Princess Loftus not feeling this chick, she know it's not a good chance that she's gonna be able to kind of transition from friend of to regular cast member. Like, I think she knows that that's really it's not gonna work. And I think that's why she caught an attitude and got so angry and nasty. They ended up cutting everything super, super short and basically saying, "Oh, well, let's just get rid of this." And Crystal, ended that interaction by feeling like, "Oh, see, this that fake stuff I be talking about." And I'm not mad at her because Malaysia is fake as hell. She is. And some of us have seen it for a very long time and others have not. And I don't know why. Okay. I'm going to just say that. I don't know how anyone has not seen how fake and phony and full of crap Malaysia Pargo is, because that's what she is. Really disgusting. Really low class, really ignorant, real pretentious. And Crystal got a glimpse of it, but we gonna see later that she's not gonna stick to her guns either. She's not. So that situation ended, and then we get Gocha talking to her therapist. This was an interesting conversation. If I'm being real, at the time I felt like, okay, this must be some filler stuff. Like I ain't really for filler conversation at all, but I felt like this must be a filler conversation with the therapist, but it actually had some moments. It had some real moments. Okay, that I wanted to hit on. So while she's talking with the therapist, the first thing that got me with Gocha was, why did you feel the need to let us know that he was a therapist to celebrities? Like, girl, does it matter? You're not a celebrity. Does it matter? Make sure y'all using y'all engagement button now. Send up hearts, laughing faces, or whatever. Are you welcome, Carrie? All right, all right. So, listen. Y'all are welcome, welcome. So, I just thought it was really super interesting that she felt the need to let us know that. I thought that was pretty cool. And hold on one second, y'all. La 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 la. Okay. But so that, and then she started talking about her children, and she was telling the doctor that she wanted to, hey, oh my days, how are you? You almost slipped past me. Hey now. So she was talking about forgiveness and where she is with her relationship with her son and want her daughter to move back to Georgia so they can, she can see her grandchildren some more. You welcome, Belize and JB. Figured I'd help a few people grab them back. But then she talks about, the relationship with her son being real surface, and basically the child feeling like she wasn't there enough because she was working. That is never going to make sense to me. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm not from the new generation. I don't understand a lot of the fragility. I don't. I'm going to just be honest. I don't get it. I think that some of us are a little too old to get some of the fragility, and I don't mean that in a negative fashion, but I think some of the younger folks may have legitimately been just more fragile with their emotions and their feelings and how things affected them. And so I could tell Gocha didn't really get it either. We find out that she had suffered some SA stuff while she was a child, and that she told and nobody believed her. That is another thing that can make you a little harder on the exterior. It can give you a tougher exterior going through certain types of trauma and abuse in your life. So I get that. So we learned a little bit more about her. Hey, Monica Jones. She said Happy Women's Day. All right now. And the therapist started asking her about, did she ever forgive her parents? And she said she never even thought about that. And that's when he was telling her to take care of herself first. That was the part of the conversation that really stuck. And I had to think about that thing after. I was like, that's what I was just thinking about. And so when he said it and I saw it, I was like, see, confirmation. Ladies, take care of yourselves first, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody. Okay, so don't even play yourself. All right. Oh my days. Thank you so much for being like number 94. My laptop is giving me hell, y'all. Thank you. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, in any event that happened, then we get a quick scene of Malaysia at the lawyer's office for child support. And Malaysia, we find out, ain't had child support from this man in 9 years. And she went to the court because she says she don't want to ruin his dreams and don't want to hurt him. You raising his children, he won't help you. And you was worried about him. Okay. Legina the Jackson, thank you for being like number 89. I appreciate it. But I don't know. The lawyer told her flat out, like, no, if he really is after his dreams and he care about his dreams and stuff, he'll still make sure his dreams keep going. He will work it out. But there is no, I'm worried about him. I don't want to mess up his dreams when you see him about children on your own. Now, if you decide that you don't want nothing from him, that's one thing. But if you know you need help, you silly not to go and get help because you worried about hurting him. Because he obviously don't care if you hurt. He don't care if you hurt. He don't care if you suffer. He don't care if you have to work like Gocha and not be home with them so they can grow up and tell you later that you wasn't a good mama because you was breaking your back for them. You know, that type of stuff. Y'all see how crazy that sound? All of that sound crazy. So I was glad the lawyer told her, no, you finna get this money because he owe it to you and that's the right thing. And I totally agree. Okay? I'm going to be very clear. I totally agree with that. Now, we get to Temeka's house for this Friendsgiving. She up here with her private chef. And I can tell she's a very, like, fussy type person. Not in a bad way, but you know, some people fuss over details. They fuss when they talking to you. Get all this stuff. It's spread out over the counter, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, I got it, girl. So she getting everything ready. Princess Lofter shows up and she got on a whole lacy, blingy type pantsuit. It was cute on her. I could tell that. I think I can kind of pick up her aesthetic now. I see how she does her thing. Crystal shows up in Fendi and leather. And let me say this. I know we was just picking at Crystal clothes. This is the cutest I've seen Crystal look since she been on this show. Miss Thing came in with the Fendi button-up blouse. It was nice in her leather pants, and they was holding her together real good. I say, now this is a look. This is a look, okay? It's a look. I said, all right, go Crystal. Go Crystal. Because Crystal was letting me down. Crystal was letting all of us down in the fashion department, but Crystal showed up out there to Temeka Foster Raymond's house, and she was dressed, and it was a look. Okay? Yes, Lord. DS, this is why you in charge of the corner, because you gonna stay in there all night. Malaysia came in looking like a cheap candy striper and did with them skinny vertical stripes on a spandex bodycon dress. I said, wow. It was a label. It was a label, but it just with the fake nipple prints on the front of the dress. Whew. But Crystal, this who you went to get fashion advice. Whew. All right. So anyway, they was talking and stuff. When Malaysia walked in, she didn't speak to Crystal. Crystal noticed it. She said she don't care. It's whatever. Malaysia said she didn't speak because she didn't want to have no heavy conversation. You didn't speak because you're nasty. And you wanted her to feel uncomfortable. So that's why you didn't speak to her. That's why you did it. Lying self. Temeka was asking them, like, because somebody, she asked the end of them talk to Gocha, and they said, yeah, she's on the way. She's like, oh, she's coming. And then she expressed that she was worried about Gocha's mouth because Gocha, get around her and say slick stuff. Y'all remember I told y'all last week, she gonna tell the lady, you got a problem. And then when the lady just was like, yeah, let me leave. She yells behind her, that's why you ain't got no man and you gonna be married to your house. So clearly, Gocha mouth do get kind of outlandish when it comes to Temeka. I'm not sure. What I noticed was, I think she started off maybe already feeling some type of way about her, from all the comments she making when it comes to Temeka and Usher. I don't know why that's such a problem for her. Like, ma'am, you like women, so why is this such a problem for you? But it was the way she kept drilling her. Even after Temeka like apologized to Crystal, her and Crystal was good. Gocha was still drilling that. Once she couldn't get that to go with the way she wanted it to go, when she met up with Temeka, she's still making excuses for why they need to talk about Usher. That doesn't make sense. And then like now, like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole lot with Gocha and what her energy is towards Temeka. Like you can't be that still. You cannot still be that bothered by what she said to Crystal, because at this point, Crystal ain't worried about it. So why are you? That's confusing to me. Hold on one second, y'all. I got the hotline. Okay, I'm back. My bad. So anyway, like I said, it's just a lot. So she worried about Gocha mouth. Gocha shows up in a black blazer with chains and hardware hanging from it, kind of like Janet Jackson and Miss You Much. I don't know. It was either Miss You Much or Pleasure Principle. I want to think it was the blazer Janet had on in Miss You Much in the Miss You Much video. One of y'all Google it and see if which one she had the black blazer with the metal and hardware hanging off of it, because it was one of them too. It was one of them too. Um, so she shows up in her blazer and stuff. Temeka was like, she sat down with the girls, they talking, just kind of kicking it or whatever. And she told them, y'all come over here and let's all sit down to the table or whatever. And so they were talking, and she was basically like, let's be cool, and basically talking about decorum, like we too grown to be doing certain things. She was like, we need to carry ourselves with a certain, but that fool said regalia. Ma'am, I know good and hell well you did not sit your behind up there and say with a certain regalia. What does regalia have to do with decorum? I said, no, ma'am. Temeka Foster Raymond, you did not do that. The Rhythm Nation, that's the one. The Rhythm Nation jacket. Thank you, DS. Y'all know my mind bad. And that was a long, long time ago. That was a long, long time ago. Mama's Peanut is here like number 103. Okay, okay. All right. So, y'all like this video, please. So, look. Then, Gocha is in the confessional. Already nasty. Nothing ain't happened. She in the confessional talking about, I ain't know we was called gonna get preached at by auntie, called her auntie. I guess that's supposed to be an insult. First of all, Gocha, you ain't no spring chicken yourself. You not. Just because you act childish, it don't make you young. I don't know why some women really feel that way. As long as they act like children, they can call other people old. Giselle's tried it. Robert has tried it. Skin Your Pores has tried it. No. Acting childish and stupid and ignorant and juvenile, it doesn't make you young. It just makes you stupid. That's all it makes you. And so they asked Temeka about it in the confessional, and she was like, I most definitely am an auntie. So it don't bother her. You calling her auntie, I know it wouldn't bother me. It is what it is. Some things is just the truth. That's right, Miss Kaiser. So say that's exactly what I said. She is no spring chicken. She is no spring chicken at all. At all. And so around about that time, they were kind of wrapping everything up or whatever, and she was like, Malaysia was like, still talking about the book signing. She didn't say the book signing, but we know that's what her issue is. And people want to get to know you, and they still throwing around dismissive. Later on in this episode, Gocha starts throwing around dismissive. So I already know what that means. You and Malaysia been on the phone talking crap about Temeka. That's all. Because why would she be dismissive? She wasn't even there at the darn book signing. I don't even know if Temeka invited her to the book signing. So all of that, I'm catching. I'm catching what they're throwing. So anyway, she Malaysia with the dismissive talk. Oh, but you still can be dismissive. And so while she talking, child, Temeka gets up to go pick up coasters. She's like, we need coasters over here. And so she's like, this what I'm talking about. And you get up while I'm still talking. So Temeka full of crap too, to a certain degree. Because Temeka is sitting there and she's like, listen, I usually catch on real quick. She's like, I'm perceptive. I catch on real quick to what people talking about. So I catch on early. So I might have already figured out the main topic or the main theme of what you're saying. And my mind is on to, is something burning? Like my mind moves on to something else is what she's saying. Because you're taking too long. She said, you may still be talking, but I already figured out what you're saying and I'm gone. Basically. And so she was like, I'll do better. She said, I'll work on it. Okay. But her saying she'll work on it is never enough for these ladies. And so she was like, look, they just going on and on. So she was like, look, I'm too old to be changing. I'm too old to change to another person. It's not gonna happen. Here come Gocha. You still keep doing that. And I want to talk to you about when we met up the other day. Remember, I told you what Gocha said to this lady, and I told y'all what Temeka said back to her. Monique say, is that round 2 of them ladies trying to ice her? Trying her the tea party? Yes. No, actually, Monique, this is round 3. Because Gocha tried her when they met up, and she told her, I see why you ain't got no man, and you going to be married to your house. And that's when Temeka told her, but I won't be married to no woman. It tickled me. I'm sorry. That was funny. You say what you want to say. That was funny. You tell that to somebody else. So then Gocha is up here pretending like she's so offended by her saying, I won't be married to no woman. And so she's like, it felt like you was insulting me. Girl, you insulted her. And what was funny is before Malaysia knew where she was going with it, because I can tell, I already see the blueprint. She's geared up to side with Gocha on all her nonsense, no matter how stupid it is. I already see, I see the blueprint. So before she could even get to what she was going to complain about, and she told them what she said to Temeka. Kudos to her for being honest. Malaysia was like, that's rude. That's real rude. It was real rude. But she's like, but you said it like it was an insult. Like, what was that about? And Temeka said it was nothing, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth, because I ain't gonna be married to no woman. Hello. So Gocha was like, well, you never know. She said, oh no, she was like, never say never, you never know, or something. And so Temeka was like, no, I can say never about that. I can guarantee you I can say never about that. And so, of course, then Gocha is on the defensive in the confessional talking about, I don't care if she don't never date no woman. Why you always throwing that out there? That's number 1. Number 2, you shouldn't have been insulting her talking about you ain't gonna never get no man if you couldn't take an insult back. Okay? Because you ain't gonna never be with no man again. You ain't gonna never marry no man. That wouldn't have hurt my feelings. It don't look like it hurt Temeka feelings. But you surely meant it as an insult, and there were some women who could have been offended by that. However, had she said it to them, not talking about the viewing audience, but anyone else, she could have said that too. It really could have hurt their feelings. But when this lady served you out of your own pot of soup, now you crying, talking about, I had a problem with it. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Temeka was getting on my nerves in earlier episodes, but I got to be honest, I kind of like Temeka a little bit now. I kind of like her a little bit. I'm going to admit to that. Miss Kaiser Sose say, I have a love-hate relationship with Temeka. I be feeling when she don't have time for mess and clown. I'm with it. I know I be with it. I don't like her sometimes, but I like her now. Bianca say it was. I don't know why Gocha don't understand that everybody don't drink. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She irritating me with that. Yeah, everybody don't do that. Ooh, Auntie Eva. Wait, I hit it too many times. Because I keep thinking I ain't hit it, but I hit it. She say Gocha act like she want Temeka. Oh my. You think that's what's going on? Oh no. No. Say clearly Go Shady has issues keeping a man. Go Shady, as you call her, do not want to keep a man. Go Shady is with a woman. She don't want no man, so she say. DB in the house, hit that like button. DB say Go Shady must got a crush on Temeka, telling her she should try being with a woman. Auntie Eva says she do feel that way. Listen, something going on. You and DB, y'all really feel that way. And I don't know what to say because she got a weird thing about Temeka. She got a weird thing about Temeka. Wait. DB say we should have been on Gocha like ladies. There were rumors about her and Candy. I didn't know. Wait a minute. See, I didn't know that. I'm not surprised. Oh, Miss Kaiser so say Go Shady like the energy Temeka give off. Y'all something else. I didn't even think of nothing like that. Y'all got my hand itching. I ain't thinking nothing like that. Y'all crazy. Y'all is crazy, and you might be right, but y'all crazy. Okay, now that's what I'm gonna say. So, Lord, Queen will say could be. Oh man, y'all got me on that one. I didn't even think of nothing like that. My mind wouldn't have never put that together, and y'all might be completely correct, and I just missed it. Y'all could be completely correct, and I just done missed the boat. Is what it's looking like. I don't even know what to say. So, anyway, chai. What else happened? So then, while they doing that, and it's just the truth. Malaysia is then talking to Princess Lofters again about this old stand up for yourself, stick up for yourself, and you got to demand respect and blah blah blah. And Princess like, child, I'm fine. Like there's nothing wrong with me. And I think what they're mistaking when it comes to Princess Lofters, I think they feel, oh, Debbie Parnell, thank you so much for the Cash App, sis. And it's got a picture. I got a picture. Wait, is that the same? Wait, no, that's the one from earlier. I'm sorry. I thought it was the same one. I thought it was a different one. I'm sorry. Because I was about to say thank you again. But I already showed y'all that picture. But listen, so Princess Loftus is telling them, like, first of all, ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, I'm fine. I think what they're mistaken with her is because she's not a loud, ignorant shrew, that she's not assertive enough. And everybody doesn't feel the need to like make a scene, insult people, go around shading people in order to prove that you can stand up for yourself without acting like an alley cat. DB says she knew dang well she didn't want Roger Bob cockeyed self. Maybe Roger Bob had something she wanted. I don't know. Miss Kaiser so say go Shay so mad with it. Do you go sit down? Then the sit down gave top. Oh my, y'all tough crowd. So anyway, so she checked it and was like, y'all need to stop calling me the weak link. I'm not no weak lady. I'm a whole boss. Like, girl, no, don't be doing that to me. That's when Malaysia started talking that demand your respect stuff. So they went to eating or whatever. And I felt like at that point, Princess Loftus was putting them on notice. Like, y'all gonna learn to respect me. Okay? That's what we gonna do. Now, DB say, I expected Princess to be very big-headed and conceited, but she seems nice. Also, Malaysia saying she was a weak link showed me she's sizing up ladies to see who she want on her team. And was talking about like people gonna see her that way. No, you see her that way, and you're projecting your feelings onto her. Bianca said, y'all gonna make me go look at these, go back, make me look at these mannerisms, because I didn't see that, sis. Miss Kaiser so say I need to go back and watch. Apparently, because they was looking through. They was seeing past the words to the mannerisms and all of this, and I missed all of it. I'ma just be honest. I missed all of it. I did not see it at all. I didn't. So it was around that time that after they done ate and stuff, Gocha is upset because Temeka announces that they about to film a podcast, okay? And they were gonna be like the live audience or whatever like that. Gocha is upset. I'm not a backup dancer. This ain't what I came for. Blah blah smackety smackety. Okay, her attitude was stank when she walked in the door. I don't know why she walked in the door. Malaysia said the same thing. Um, I see you, DB. So anyway, Malaysia was like, I get anxiety in crowds. So she said she had her church finger up. She was finna go. Basically, Krista often said she had another engagement, so she had to leave too. But before they could leave, Crystal went and caught Malaysia and said, "Let's talk." And so Malaysia was like, "Not you, anybody but you." She was being like fake sarcastic or playful, but she wasn't joking. Like when people say certain stuff to you, they're not joking. They really mean exactly what they just said. I promise they do. So that's what she did when it came to Crystal. But Crystal was like, I want to talk about that conversation and, whatever. And they basically kind of squashed it. And Malaysia was like, she had to, realize that Crystal wasn't mad with her. But then she tried to flip it like, oh, and I don't think she was mad with my friend either. No, she was mad with your friend. Your friend is really disgusting. But they kind of talked it out, hashed it out or whatever. And Malaysia and her both was like they working on their anger management. And Malaysia was like, I just don't do well with the disrespect stuff. That girl didn't disrespect you. She simply said, don't have your little nasty friend around her. That's not disrespect. That's called she don't like your friend. Okay. And then they kind of let it go at that. So then when Crystal, Gocha, and Princess all came downstairs at the same time. All of them came downstairs at the same time. Um, yes, Miss Kaiser so saying Crystal was definitely giving the bigger person energy. Definitely was being the bigger person and like, let me just try to be humble, even though I know I'm not wrong. Let me be humble and see if we can kind of move past it because I still like you. I just don't like your friend. Okay, that's where she left it. Malaysia can play obtuse if she want to, but anywho, that's what had happened. So then while they downstairs, those three came downstairs. That's Crystal, Gocha, and Princess Lofters. So they sitting down. I guess they was putting their shoes on and chatting it up before they left. And I thought that was cool or whatever, chat it up before you go. They talking. And the first thing after first it was Princess Lofter saying, I had to go let her know that I'm, was about to go or whatever like that. She was and or something to that effect. And so Gocha is like, why you ain't said when you was up there? Why you she said because she was like, of course I'm gonna go back and let my friend know that I'm leaving. Well, why you didn't say it when everybody was up there? And so she was like, see, that's what we talking about. You got to stick up for yourself. And then Princess got up and walked off and was like, unmic me. Unmic me. And so it was around that time that Princess, not Princess, but Gocha is sitting there like, what I say? What I say? First of all, don't play dumb now because all y'all real quick, real sharp, real witty until the person you thought was a pushover is showing you. She doesn't act like an alley cat, but she obviously does not have a problem asserting herself because she has clearly asserted herself. She has made it painfully clear that y'all are not going to disrespect her. It does not matter. She wants to be ladylike, so she conducts herself like a lady. And I must say, I enjoy that about her. I adore that about her. And what got me was the fact that she's sitting up there like, I don't even know what I could say. I was just joking. So Princess Loftus was like, okay, it's cool, long as you let me know that you joking, because I didn't know you were joking. And I said, you better let her know. Let her know, Sister Loftus. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, and she sat down and went ahead and explained it to her because she wasn't going to. Miss Kaiser Sose say, can I say something? Crystal was saying the same thing at the clothing store when she was speaking to Malaya, but Malaya acted extra. She sure did, because she felt like it was going to jeopardize her little ugly friend from getting on that show. Hey, Princess with the puppy. Thank you for being like number 105, boo. I appreciate you. So to that end, she then went ahead and told her, like, look, I already told y'all, don't be perpetuating these stories that I'm no weak link. Y'all not gonna put them narratives out there about me, because that is not true. And she tried to play dumb like she didn't get it. She explained it to her in a very calm, concise manner. I love Princess Lofters. Let me say that. Again, she's a little sensitive for me, but I love how ladylike she is and how she can express herself without behaving in an ugly fashion. Because it's nothing worse than a lady that cannot express herself without screeching like some kind of field rat. I don't like it. So anyway, she straightened that out and she went ahead and left because she did have somewhere to go. And I thought that was super, super cool. Absolutely love her. We got that straight. And then after that was all done, Gocha is complaining about wasting an outfit. Blah, blah, blah. And anyway, Temeka sends out another text message. Tamika sends out another text message. Oh, she tickled me. Now that one she didn't send to Malaysia because Malaysia wasn't mentioned, but she showed lit them up in the text message because she heard about Gocha making a comment about these lame events. I don't wasted another outfit. First of all, that outfit was wasted when you bought it. Can we be honest? That blazer, that Rhythm Nation blazer, it was wasted when you bought it. They did not make you waste that outfit at all. You should have never bought that outfit, okay? You should have never bought it. DB said that had me hollering. She right to do it. Yes, she was. She heard about it, and y'all helpers was not in front of her, and so that's what it was. So her people was listening in, repeating stuff, and she heard it. She heard about it. So basically, what she heard was that Gocha came in the door talking crap, complaining because the lady said she didn't want nobody wearing shoes in the house. She, seen her acting ugly about the shoes upstairs, just attitudinal for no reason. Then she had heard that somebody called her event ghetto, but they didn't hear that right. Princess Loftus was like, I'm leaving and taking takeout plates. She's like, is that ghetto? And so Crystal told her, no, you ain't ghetto, you was hungry. So that's what they heard, but they took that one back wrong. And they told her about the outfit comment and whatever else like that. Okay. Say they make her to start a show on accident. Right, because Temeka don't look like she trying to start a show, but she about to start a show. Say one thing about Temeka, she fearless of them ladies completely, and it tickles the hell out of me. She get on my nerves a little bit, but the heifer is funny. She really is. And and let me say this about Temeka too. What I noticed. Excuse me. What I noticed about Temeka is that she seems to be very true to her word. I like people like that. She is very true to her word. From the moment that she apologized and said she was good with Crystal, she has stuck to that. She said she didn't care about certain stuff. She stuck to it. She won't even discuss it. Like everything about her is kind of like, if she tell you that's what it is, that's what it's about to be. Right, wrong, and indifferent. I kind of like people like that. Thank you, Auntie Eva. I kind of like people like that a little bit. I'm kind of digging her a little different now. Temeka Foster Raymond is good television, and I agree with DB. They about to make her the star of the show. they're gonna do it because they so bothered by her. So she sent out the text message, honey, got straightening. Malaysia got excluded because she wasn't in it. And yeah, she told him off and told Gocha that she's messy and that her exit was low vibrational. And I thought it was hilarious. Wait a minute. I'm so glad DS got the corner open because DB is on one. Say, let's get the Gocha dry lumpy grits that I wouldn't even eat, that I wouldn't eat even in destitute. See, you say Temeka kind of reminds you of Marlo. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Definitely see it all day. So we get to Malaysia, Gocha, and Temeka with the meetup. Okay. So Malaysia wanted to put together a little quick sit down, right? Between Temeka, Gocha. Now the problem with that is she sat down with Gocha first. And I felt like that was by design. I'm sorry. I could be wrong, but that's how it felt to me. Okay. So she sat down with Gocha first and they sitting up talking. And while they're talking, Malaysia is talking about, well, actually this part was in the confessional. Malaysia was saying she wanted them to talk because the stuff that they argue about is petty, and that's the reason she left Basketball Wives. And I'm like, girl, you brought that same nasty spirit over here. You were part of the problem on Basketball Wives, and now you brought them same problems over here. Cut the crap. And then she was like that Gocha and Temeka have a strange dynamic, like they'll be cool and then they fall out, and they be cool and they fall out. I have not noticed that. I've not noticed that at all. From the time of the fur coat, bikini, grits, and waffles pool party, it has been like they started off cool. Temeka overstepped, apologized, and left, and everything after that has been downhill. I have not seen be cool and fall out, be cool and fall out. I saw downhill, crash, boom, bang, downhill. That is all I have seen. That is all. Period. That is the only thing I've seen. Okay, Carrie Amoneke, you got to check it out. Wednesday nights at 9 on WeTV. Okay. Unless you got a different streaming service where you could watch it like after the fact, just depending on who you got. But it is WeTV Thursday nights at 9. So in any event, she sits down, Gocha shows up. She was like, she really didn't know Malaysia left the party. Malaysia was like, I don't know how you didn't know, because I actually hugged you and spoke to you before I left and told you bye. Apparently she sent Malaysia a copy of the text that Temeka sent to her, because she's like, because Malaysia was excluded. It's not that Malaysia was excluded. Malaysia was not included in the mess. So that's why she didn't send it to Malaysia. She sent it to the people that she felt like was involved. Okay. I'm kind of, to be honest, DB, I'm a little indifferent on Temeka's fashion because she doesn't have a single like style that I can pin down. Like at her Friendsgiving, she had on this gray and yellow situation. It wasn't eye-catching, but it wasn't an eyesore. You get what I'm saying? That's what I've gotten from Temeka. A lot of her looks appear to be very like hodgepodge, like almost a bohemian vibe in how she moves. So to be very honest, like I really can't get a read on her fashion. Sometimes she puts on stuff that's questionable and I'm like, ew. And then other times it's just like, she has not wowed me. I've not seen one outfit on Temeka that I can say was like, okay, girl. All right now. I can't say that. She has not given me those feels yet. Maybe she will. That remains to be seen. Maybe she will. I will say this. She got nerve because she will talk about somebody else's clothes while wearing something questionable. When she met up with Gocha in the rain and she had on like this weird puffy pirate sleeve jacket that looked like swim floaties or swim muscles or something. But she was still talking about Gocha's clothes, wearing sparkly rhinestones in the rain. They both looked a mess, but I don't think Temeka knows sometimes that her fashion is off. That's my opinion of her. I hope they have a reunion too. Okay. Miss Kaiser so say, well, if the line is out the door, do they like lumpy grits? Do they add a lot of butter, etc.? Girl, I ain't studying you. DS said one of Temeka's confessional outfits was confusing and distracting to look at. Yes, I agree. A lot of what Temeka wears is confusing and distracting to look at. A lot of it, if you ask me. So anywho, so after we find out that she sent the text and stuff, Temeka shows up. Lord have mercy. Temeka shows up. Malaysia's like, well, let's start this. I feel like y'all got like petty disagreements. Like basically, this is small. We should be able to fix it easily. If you ask me, it would be easy to fix if Gocha didn't have an agenda. But I feel like it's very clear at this point, Gocha has an agenda. Okay. So she was like, let's start off like, I think she was trying to establish that y'all do like each other. It's just, small issues. So she asked Gocha, well, do you like Temeka? She said, absolutely. She said, Temeka, do you like Gocha? She said, well, actually, I'm not. She's like, I'm not certain. When Temeka said, I'm not certain, y'all don't want to know how weak I got. Y'all do not want to know how weak I got. I got so weak on the inside. She said she not certain. Help me, Lord. So when she said that, I said, okay, it's going down now. So she said flat out, she said, I'm not sure because it's a lot with her. She said it's a lot of heavy energy. She's real intense. She's like, I don't really care for intense conversations. I'm not really here for that. And it's a lot with her. She's like, it's always something going on with her. So I'm really not sure. Like, I'm really, really not sure. Okay. Yes. At least she's honest. Girl, baby, the honesty is refreshing. The honesty is refreshing. Miss Kaiser so say, I feel like if you're gonna have a sit down round table, bring the person that told you what they heard. That's one way to put it. Yeah. Bianca say, I only heard good things about it. I'm gonna try it one day. That the wait is over an hour to get a seat. I mean, I guess you mean that the wait is not over an hour. I want to try there, and breakfast at Barney's too, but they be packed too. Miss Kaiser so say, well, whenever you go, come back and tell us how it went, because at this point, I don't trust lines in Atlanta. I don't, because it be lines over there at Candy Restaurant, and I ain't heard nothing good about the food. So go and report and tell us if Gocha Restaurant is good. Please, please, so we could talk about it. Anyway, so she said it flat out. Of course, Gocha, it was in a confessional talking about, oh, it's a lot going on with me or whatever. That Temeka's a hypocrite and that she the one always got something going on. But Gocha, you do be doing a lot with her. Okay? You be doing a lot with her. See, DB love that corner. DB say OLG got roaches and flies working side by side. Lord have mercy. We ain't even got that far, Miss Kaiser. So say, I go in order. She ready to get to the nitty and the gritty. So anyway, she was like, it's a lot with you. And Gocha was in the confessional saying it's that she a hypocrite because there's always something going on with Temeka. When really only thing I'm seeing consistently is that y'all want it with Temeka and Temeka ain't got your time. She said that basically Gocha be majoring in the minors. In other words, you doing a whole lot for nothing. And so Gocha says it's difficult to establish a genuine friendship with Temeka because it's like pulling teeth to get her to open up. Why are you working so hard to get her to open up? Why you don't just let stuff happen organically? Chill, go to events, have a good time, and then let people get to know you organically. Why are you trying to push her to open up to you? Now I'm starting to think that y'all right over here in the chat. Maybe she want her to open up to something else. Or maybe she want her to open up something else. I don't know. But it's getting strange, okay? It's getting strange. Okay, DB talking about you about to pee up in here laughing tonight. Listen, hey Dana Cutler, Miss Steelers Nation. It's crazy. I'm just saying, like, this is a lie. You the reason why people can't quit tonight. Talking about what they want Temeka to do, backflips and cha-cha slide. Leave her alone. Tell them again. Miss Kaiser say Gocha and Temeka are both closed off from pain and hurt. Yes, they are. But the difference is Gocha is being a little like aggressive, girl. Like back a little bit. You doing a lot. Like I'm just saying, Gocha is doing a lot now. I ain't judging. I'm just calling it like I see it. That's all I can do. So she Temeka was like, look, I don't antagonize her. And she doesn't. That's one thing y'all got to give Temeka. Temeka really ain't antagonizing nobody. The only time I saw her put out too much energy was in the very beginning toward Crystal. She apologized, called herself out and said, I'm getting in other people's business. I've said too much. I better go. And so, other than that, we ain't seen Temeka antagonize nobody. She don't. Like, if she feel like she not welcome or y'all giving her too much energy, she gonna go. Like, she don't do it. She don't do it. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't interested. Get somebody else to do it. I don't know nobody who's less antagonistic than Temeka Foster Raymond at this point. Okay. Girl, it's your birthday. Dana, we need your Cash App in the chat, sis. We need that. Bianca, get her Cash App for me and type her a birthday message and send it to my phone so I can put it and pin it, please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Dana Cutler, we need your Cash App in the chat, sis. Happy birthday is cool, but we need that we need your Cash App so we can pin that dollar to your shirt. You already know how we do. Happy birthday, boo. I'm sorry, I don't have no help with birthdays no more, so you have to kind of bear with me. So listen. She was like, I don't antagonize her for any reason. And she was like, you know, did I have qualms about her party? I did. She was like, the grits and the shrimp was cold. She was like, but I didn't say nothing. Okay, I didn't say a word. So at that point, Gocha gets crunk. And so she was like, you know, I was trying not to go there with her. I was trying not to go there. And I'm trying to be respectful and all that. Bertha, hey Bertha, you say I sound like your attorney. Who is your attorney that talk like me? Where's she from? Florida? Thank you. It was on the 7th. It don't matter if it was yesterday. We need that Cash App. Did you think telling me it was the 7th I wasn't gonna still want that Cash App? I hope you didn't think that. Dana, you ain't think that, did you? Because I would hate for you to fool yourself. Because I still want that Cash App. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'ma still need that. I'ma still need it. Let me mess around and find it. Okay? But I'm looking for it right now. It would be good if you just went ahead and just gave it up and I don't have to try to track it down. Because if I have to get up and go find that blue book, it's going down in here. Oh, Fatu. I don't know the YouTube name. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Let me send a heart back. She said towards more IV hydration if needed. That is so sweet. That has got to be the sweetest thing. Thank you, Dana, because I was sure about to track you down, my love. And thank you, Fatu, for sending me a Cash App. That was sweet of you. And I appreciate it. I'm so glad. Bianca, did you write the birthday message for me, please? Pretty please with a cherry on top. As soon as you write it, B, send it to me, please. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I love my little sister. I love her so much. Y'all will never know how much. You just will never know. Y'all will just never understand. You just won't understand. Okay, let me put this in the chat right now. Shoot it on in there. And then we gonna pin it to the top. All right, y'all. So we got our birthday message for our good sister. Pinned to the top. Y'all know how we do. It's one of our customs that we have had since we started this channel. Anytime there's a birthday, grab them tools and fuse. This is our version of pinning that good dollar to your shirt. Okay? This is our way of saying we love you and happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dana. We love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I wish I had been live yesterday on your birthday, but it's belated. So happy belated birthday. We love you. Mwah. Okay, sis. Um, so they got into it. And so to me, Temeka told her flat out, like when she said, I'm trying to be respectful, she say, well, you wasn't respectful the way you left my house at my party, at my event. Okay. And she say, you don't know what I did. And she say, I do, because people heard you running off at the mouth. So she said, well, tell me what I did. So then Temeka told her about the ghetto accusation or whatever. And that she said she wasted an outfit coming to this lame party. She didn't even put the lame party, the lame event party in. She just said about wasting the outfit. But she did say that because I heard her say that on camera. The camera got that. And so she explained that it wasn't her to even mention the word ghetto, that Princess Loftus was asking, was she ghetto to be walking out with a takeout plate? Now that's what that was. But she did admit to saying the outfit situation. And so Temeka let her know, like, girl, you even came in low vibrational with the attitude about the shoes and everything and all like that. And it was so funny because with Malaysia, she was even saying, like, why would you come to a Friendsgiving when y'all ain't giving friend? You don't like this girl, so why would you come to her house? That was a very, very clear point. Okay, very, very, very clear point. So that went on, and so Malaysia was like, well, can you just well, actually, no, not just that. After she told her about that, Gocha was basically, in my opinion, gaslighting to a certain degree. Because she was like, whoever came told you about what I said about it was messy. Whether they told it or not, you said it. And that's what I don't understand with people. DB said, I hope Temeka come back next season after they harassed her this one. I low-key think she likes the mess, though. She might. She might. It's a check, and we know sister loves different streams of income. And I love that for Black women. Get your streams of income, sisters. All of them. Work, work, work. We might have the world on our shoulders. We might have to pay for everything through our nose, teeth, and other orifices, but get all them streams of income and work hard. Work hard, pray harder. That's all I can tell you. And so, anywho, running it back. She after she pulled that they were messy for telling her whatever, Temeka told her flat out, we too grown to be doing this kind of stuff. And it was so funny to me. I'm glad the Usher convo is dead too, because it was lame and it was stupid. And very lame, very stupid. And so she was like, we just too grown for this, like, and we're gonna have to learn how to agree to disagree. Malaysia was wanting her to apologize for, going off about the ghetto thing because you didn't have it right, and not so much about the waist and the outfit thing, because she admitted that she did say that. And so, it was around that time that Gocha got real ghetto with the bruh, and you ain't got to worry about it, bruh. I got 4 businesses, bruh, and ew. I see why you and Candy are friends. Y'all ghetto. Not cute. Not cute at all. And anyway, So they talked or whatever, and then they got back to dismissive. The whole dismissive thing comes back up, and Malaysia tells Temeka, because Temeka was like, once I sent the text or whatever, once I said it, I was really done with it, and I could see what she meant. I really saw what she meant. Um, oh, Bianca, thank you for the cash app, Lord. Let me send. She said to get my daiquiri, and you know what? I believe you're right. Hmm. That's a form of hydration, ain't it? Yes, yes. I'm gonna hydrate after this live. I'm gonna hydrate. Okay, so we're gonna call it. Now, anywho, so she was like, okay, you sent your message and you were done with it, and I get it. But what she was saying was like, after you say what you want to say and you did it and you done, you don't give the other person a chance to say their part. Like once you say it, she's like, well, I don't block them after I say it. They can say what they want to say back. DB said Gocha got more testosterone than me. Whew. It was a lot going on. It was a lot. It was a whole lot going on. And so she was like, okay, I got it. And that's just kind of how they went with that. It was some nasty things going on with Gocha's mouth and the stuff she was saying too, with the I don't know what problem Temeka has with me, and something to the extent of I didn't sleep with your man, I'm not the bridesmaid or something. And it's like you still referring to Usher, you still want to take jabs at her about a man cheating on her. I'm still trying to understand how a man being a philanderer is the woman's fault somehow. For someone who has decided that she's now a lesbian, she has a lot of energy for women who are in relationships with men and being very misogynistic in her attitude toward other women. It's just very, very strange to me. And I'm not sure why she's doing it. I'm just saying, I don't know why she's doing it. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't make sense out of it. But it's kind of mammy-ish a little bit. I'm gonna just say it. It's a little mammy-ish. But that's kind of how they ended that conversation, and that's how the episode ended. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I enjoyed this episode just like I did the previous three. Like I said, it's a new series, but it don't feel new. It don't feel new. This feels very tucked in. This feels very tucked in and broken in, and I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. This episode, I would give it a good old 8, a good old solid 8. I didn't see the preview, DB. I didn't see the preview. Maybe I turned the channel too quick, but I didn't see a preview. Maybe I need to go back and see if there's a preview for next week, but I didn't see it. I really didn't. Now, real quick, we're gonna hit them real quicks, and then we're gonna go through this RHOP sneak peek over there at Big Reese's house. Sharice decided she was gonna have a crab boil. I don't trust Sharice to cook me nothing. I don't know why. I'm being honest. I don't know why. Like I'm honestly telling you, I cannot name one thing that told me don't eat from Sharice's house, because she looked clean. She dressed a mess, but Sharice looked very clean. But something about Sharice tell me don't eat from her house. Something say Sharice really can't cook like that. So I wouldn't eat at Sharice's house. No, I wouldn't do it. But she had a crab boil and some stuff went on in the sneak peek, and we're gonna talk about it. But before that, we got to do a couple of real quicks, okay? So real quick. Shannon Sharp is joking on the people that's joking on him. So apparently it has become popular to call straight men gay for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what makes it funny. I don't know what makes it a joke, especially with when people who are actually gay say that's their normal life and they're living normally. There's nothing funny about how they live. They are enjoying themselves, living the way they live, but yet somehow it's funny to say that a straight man is gay. Real strange, real funny. So much so that Eddie Griffin apparently felt jilted and left out of the Katt Williams conversation and decided to go on stage and call Shannon Sharp gay because it rhymed with Shay Shay. Okay. All right. So people ran with that because they, like I said, it's trendy. It's the new trend. It's all the rage, right? And so because it's all the rage, he then, people started, oh, he's gay. Oh, he wear tight shirts. He's gay. I'm like, a lot of old dudes with muscles wear tight shirts. I don't think that means they're gay. It just means that they old and tacky and wear tight shirts. And I don't even like Shannon Sharp, but let's just tell the truth. Though nothing about that man come across as gay. Okay? Old, country, and ignorant. Misogynistic, anti-black here and there. But he don't come off as gay. But I'm like, whatever. If that's the trend, we know there's nothing we can do with the children online. They gonna always go along with whatever is trendy. Okay, it's trendy. Everybody's doing it. So apparently now y'all know he got that Le Portier, that cognac that I want to try. I'm gonna get me some of that Le Portier. Let me be very clear. I'm gonna get me some of that Le Portier. Now don't ask me how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. Okay. So he done started selling it down there to the Total Wine. So he had did a video jumping at the car. And the only thing I saw when he got out the back of that truck, okay, was his legs. I say, God almighty. I think they said he broke his leg or hip or something a few times and they done reset it, but they sure reset it funny. And everybody was like, oh, he got a bag on his shoulder. That big Negro don't look effeminate or feminine or nothing else at all. See, you see this right here? What sis just said. I don't get gay from Shannon Sharp. He looked like his breath stank though. Yes. He looked like his breath smelled like old gym socks. And the Georgia Sun, DB say Mike knocked this up. Yeah, I ain't even got to him. I ain't studying him. You all know I don't like him either. Most of these men is irritating. Nacho Twins mama talking about he got a bad leg. He has bad legs, plural. He's got two of them. Two hip replacement. I know they say he had two something others. All I'm saying is that he got a bag on. He looked like this. Oh, look how he walking. He looked like Miss Netta. No, Miss Netta's a man and he's a man. So if two black men resemble each other, all I got from that is them Negroes might be cousins. Okay? DB say they must let one of them new robots who do surgery put their leg back together. You and DB? Ooh, Lord have mercy. But listen, they done turned it into a gay thing because the man legs bad. The only thing I saw when Shannon Sharp got out that car, I said that Negro legs look like quotation marks. That's all I saw. I'm like, how you got punctuation mark legs and stuff? I'm like, well, okay, that's all I thought about it. I'm like, I'm thinking something had to happen on the football field. They done messed you up out there. Shannon, how hard did they hit you? And how many times did they hit you with a car, Shannon? You was a big fella. I mean, if I had to hit him, I'd hit him with a car. So only thing I wanted to know was how hard they hit him, what they hit him with, how many times they hit him, and why they had to keep hitting them legs. That's the only thing that messed me up. That's right, Quiet Storm. Tell them to leave my baby alone. She say, why she got to go to the corner for telling the truth? That's what I be saying. So, so because the people started doing skits and pulling up in front of Total Wine and recording and doing all that, Shannon say Total Wine done ordered 2,000 cases of the Le Portier. He say, whatever y'all doing, keep doing it. He say, because y'all keep doing that, them people say they like the attention and they ordered 2,000 cases of the Le Portier. I say, God almighty. I'm sure it was football injuries. I just wanted to know who was the person hitting him, tearing his legs up like that. Okay, because other people play football and they get hit and their legs is still in the position where the Lord put them. I don't know what happened to Shannon. I wasn't there. Now I can tell you I didn't do it. I can tell you that. And who was big enough to hit that big joker that bad to tear his legs up like that? DB saying, Nene voice, where is your scooter? That's what I wanted to know. How are you still walking, sir? This is either a medical marvel or evidence of the power of the Holy Ghost. Because how is you walking on them things, big as you are? The black woman lifestyle say that's how the quarterbacks look like. That's what the quarterbacks look like. Lord have mercy. I'm just telling y'all, I didn't see nothing sweet at all. That looked like something you don't even want to have an argument. I don't want to slap box with you, sir. I don't want to thumb wrestle with you. And don't nothing look sweet about that man. But he say people picking on him and stuff is making him money. So he say, y'all please keep picking. And thank you, management. Okay. Then he said the ones worrying about what he made off the Katt Williams interview. He said, whatever you think it is, multiply it by 3. I say, ooh. He said he made more off that interview than he made any one of the years he worked in the NFL. He didn't say, all together, but he said not one of those single years did he make as much as he made off that Katt Williams interview. I say, God mighty mo. And Katt, you want to come over here and talk less on the porch? I want some money. Okay, let me stop being ignorant. But no, for real. No, for real. Y'all, anybody know Katt Williams, tell him I can make all them suits and outfits he wear, and I cook a mean pot of collards. I do. I got the baddest collard greens and all, and I go as far as to say anywhere. I go out on a limb and say anywhere. I don't know nobody greens touch mine other than my mama, and she gone to heaven. So if he needs somebody to cook some good down home food that'll put some meat on him and everybody around him bones, or he needs somebody to make him an outfit after I done cooked and swole him up, I'm your girl. Anybody know I'm telling him I said I will work, okay? All he got to do is tell me he paying. I'll catch a ride over there to cook, and I bring my sewing machine and my pots. Just, give a girl a job, okay? Bianca say, I was just about to say that, sis. Katt, where you at? Katt, where you at? Okay, people need jobs over here. Anissa Michelle say, hey, everybody, I just want to pop in and say, blessed, happy weekend. All right, you excited for the California Duke game tomorrow? Okay, all right. That's what I'm talking about. You say you love to see me and Katt Williams talk. That man don't want to talk to nobody as country as me. That ain't what he trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I think Shannon Sharp might have been his limit on country. DB say, wonder why he never married, though, a little strange or at least abnormal. How is that abnormal? Sounds smart to me. You say he say he a vegetarian. I can make collards without meat if I had to. I ain't never did it, but I bet you I figured out. Bet you I figured out. But anywho, on to him. Y'all, Katt Williams is online running. And I feel like, now let me act like the churn. Because you know how the churn to see something online and try to connect the dots. They be done came up with a whole narrative in their head. I'm finna act like the churn. Now, I don't know if y'all saw Cedric Entertainer had did an interview and he was trying to explain again about how he didn't steal that whole joke from Katt Williams that we seen him steal, trying to do the whole parking thing and used it to close out his set on the Kings of Comedy. You stole it. We saw proof that you stole it. Your first story was that the timeline didn't match. When Katt Williams went on Shannon Sharp and laid out the timeline, now you got to turn it into something else, talking about that was all me. No, it was not all you. You are a thief. Okay? Now, up until this, you was a likable thief. Just let it go. You got caught, let it go. Let it go, because the more you lie, you make yourself less likable, okay? So Katt Williams didn't respond. Instead, this Negro gets online and just run. And I said to myself, how come Katt Williams just went online and ran? So this fool went and ran that 40 and had the people time him to prove that he really can run what he say he can run. Now, he did it before, but they tried to pretend like, that wasn't the same distance or that wasn't something. So he had somebody film him stand far enough back so you could see the distance that he was running and the time clock. So it wasn't in a 4.4, but it was in a 4.9, which means if you can run the 4.9, you can run the 4.4. It might have been an off day. Okay. And he was flying too. Them little bitty legs was moving. You don't normally associate little bitty folks with speed like that. But that little bitty fella was moving. You hear what I say? Now, my granddaddy was short and he was fast too. But that's rare. But he went online and ran. And I said, what is he doing? That I feel like that was Katt Williams' way of saying, I didn't lie about my speed and I ain't lie about that Negro either. and he did it silently. I ain't never seen nobody clap back with a foot race, but that's what Katt Williams did. That Negro is crazy, and I still say he set the tone for the whole year. I don't know what we in for the rest of this year, but yet we're here. So now let's move on to RHOP because I can't let them heifers slide. I can't. I ain't gonna do it. It wouldn't be like me. Y'all wouldn't even allow for that. I believe y'all will send the police over here for a welfare check if I start behaving in a way that ain't normally my behavior. Okay. All right. And my sister on the phone say Katt need to make sure he throws something. He need to throw something back for the sister on the phone, assistant LLC. Yes, 10% for my manager. But anywho, RHOP sneak peek. Let's talk. So they over there to Sharice's house. She done had a crab ball. Now, I'm going to tell you who I didn't see there. Karen ain't went naturally. And I knew Karen wasn't going to Big Reese's house. You tried it, Big Reese. She ain't never coming to your house. And then Wendy wasn't there. I guess Wendy had something to do. You know, Wendy around here globetrotting. Wendy is on every set. Miss Thing be at Fashion Week, all the political events and this and that and the third. So she wasn't there. Who was there was everybody else plus Jackie, Tacky Jackie, Mia's friend. Now y'all know and I know she was just after she had announced that her and Uncle G was getting a divorce. Y'all remember now. I want y'all to think back. I don't want y'all getting to the end of this talking about, yeah, now I remember. I want y'all to think back. When she first announced that her and Uncle G, well, not she, he announced, because he went to TMZ, told all the business about her tricking and treating and stuff, after he gave her permission to be tricking and treating. So anyway, when that happened, if y'all recall, Mia and Jacqueline was online together, posed up like they done made up. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. Tuck it in the back of your gray matter. Now, Jack is there with the ladies, sitting up there looking fake as usual because she's so phony. I can't stand her. I know some of y'all like her, but y'all be falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Y'all let people play in y'all face, pretend they got a problem with certain folks to get on y'all good side to try to get in the door, and y'all fall for it. Ashley told that lie about she getting a divorce. Y'all got excited because y'all wanted to see that clear man not pay that girl, and she was lying. Y'all be falling for stuff. I knew better with Jackie. When I saw her pop up on social media with Mia after G told about the divorce, I already knew what time it was. I told y'all when they was pretending to argue and went to the reunion, they both threatening to show receipts and neither one of them showed nothing. Neither one of them spilled any tea, cold, hot, lukewarm, or even still in the bag, nothing. Told y'all then them hoes was pretending to argue because they thought that would be enough to get Jacqueline on the show, and it didn't work. So now let's do the end run. Sharice is a friend of the show, but Sharice had a crab boil, invited all the ladies. They all went except for Karen and Wendy. And who she bring? Tacky Jackie. Well, guess what Tacky Jackie was doing in the sneak peek? Talking crap about Mia. Now, before we get to there, we got Nantucket walks in with that stupid Party City crown on and that sash. I'm like, this girl is so pathetic. And so, of course, Team Yellow is over there hooting and hollering, woo, woo. Girl, who that for? Karen ain't even here. You look stupid, is what you look, stupid, as per normal. So anyway, she came in, sat her stupid tail down. Sharice starts to explaining about Jackie and Nantucket and her, and they was all at the same place, and so they hung out together or whatever like that. I want y'all to also think back to social media when Tacky Jackie went online and was talking about Nantucket, because Nantucket was saying that Jackie had talked her ear off for 2 whole hours talking crap about Mia. And so Jackie had went online and was like, I just met you to keep my name out your mouth or something to that effect, right? So anyway, they to the table. Baby, why Tacky Jackie went to talking about something? Oh, I'm not gonna reciprocate the evil energy because that's her. She's evil. And Big Reese is like, that's kind of heavy talking about Mia, calling her evil. No, it's not too much to call her evil. She is evil and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, right about that time, Mia come up the stairs. I say, y'all think y'all cute timing this mess out. So right while she calling the girl evil, Mia walks in the darn door. Lel said, I thought Sharice supposed to be living in glamour allegedly. It looked like I can touch both walls in her dining room. Maybe she didn't get a new house, but she did get a big settlement from that man when she left him. Now I heard that. I did hear from somebody who would know that she did get a good settlement from that man. Maybe she just ain't got no style. Maybe she didn't want to upgrade. Maybe she don't know how to really be lavish. But she did collect the coin. She did. So I don't know what she's doing with it, but she got it. Okay. Now what we do know is she ain't spending on no surgery, no Ozempic, no fashion, and probably no home deco. But she sure got it. Now back to this Jackie and Mia situation. I feel like it's a setup again, and I feel like right now Bravo is just throwing stuff against the wall to see what stick. First they tried xenophobia in shrines. They tried it flopped. Then they was gonna try Wendy and Candace looked at my child or talked or looked at their phones while I was talking about my child. That flopped. They tried, okay, let's see if we can make it a thing where Karen is not backing up Giselle, and that flop. So now we're gonna try to Tacky Jackie versus Mia. And that's gonna flop too, because she's not even a friend of the show. Y'all just brought her in for a scene. I don't understand what this is supposed to be, but it's not given. It's not. Now, here's the thing that we got to talk about real quick before we go. It's a couple of things. I made a note to myself because I didn't want to forget. Y'all know I got my notebook. The first thing we got to discuss is Giselle's real reason for why she don't want to talk to Wendy and Candace. The real reason, I saw a couple of people with some thoughts on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Elon. But some people had some thoughts that I actually have to I gotta agree with some of the thoughts that I heard. I got to. Like there's nothing else that I can do except agree with the thoughts that I heard. The thoughts that I heard were Dana say, thank you for her cash apps. Her phone is acting stupid. But she's sending hearts because she was trying to send them on the app and it wasn't working. Okay. So she's saying thank you and sending love. Okay. But I saw some thoughts and a thought occurred to me because other people was thinking and I was thinking, and I think we was all thinking together. Do y'all think Giselle is really not wanting to interact with Wendy and Candace because she can't keep up verbally and they make her look stupid and she don't know how not to look stupid going back and forth with them? Someone said, what did that person say? Oh, I should have took a screenshot. Somebody said something along the lines of, they were talking about Candace in particular, that she can't keep up with Candace's mouth or something like that. And I was like, wait. You think that's the reason why she don't want to talk to either one of those ladies? Because verbally, she cannot keep up with those women. She can't. And every time she try to talk to them, they're able to articulate clearly what their issue is, and they're able to clearly like poke holes in her gaslighting when she tries to pivot and change the subject to something else. When she tries to like use straw man arguments and stuff, they're able to cut it short and keep it focused. No, that's not what we're talking about. They're able to quickly catch up with her mess and be like, that has nothing to do with this issue. That is a separate issue, and address that real quick and bring it right back to what they're talking. Like, she's not able to run in circles. She's not able to play the clown games. She's not able to do any of those things. And I'm starting to think, y'all, Vita say, yeah, she thinks so. Okay, Belize and JB say she thinks so too. I'm starting to think that's what the real issue is. It's like, I can't just lean on, well, my eyes is not dark like y'all's, so call me queen, when people are really like highlighting how dumb you are. That might be. Yeah, verbally or physically. How she shivered when Wendy scooted up on the edge of that seat. Oh yeah, baby. When Wendy scooted to the edge of that seat, when she was up there talking crap about Eddie, oh baby, she knew. She knew physically she wasn't no match. But verbally too. Auntie Eva say Giselle is trying to master her jealousy and pain. Yeah, that's true. Now, my sister on the phone says she can't keep up verbally, economically, or intellectually, or physically. Well, dang, it's four of them: verbally, economically, physically, or intellectually. So she can't keep up. She can't. She's as dumb as a bag of hair. That girl is dumb. Dumb. And she talks like a slave. She talks like a slave. I don't know why she does it. I only drank Casa Azul. He looked like he in high school. And I'm sitting there like, could a black presenting woman, could a phenotypically African woman be on anybody's television screen and talk like that? Could they? And still have a job? Oh, Ken, we know what you be doing. Could a woman of my complexion or darker get on television and speak like that and still be on television? He looked like he in high school. I don't talk to neither one of them, Candace or Wendy. Huh? Karen, I know you say you don't be taking sides. Huh? What happened? No black woman could be on television and talk like that or act like that. They would have got rid of her before the season was up. They'd have paid that contract out and got that heifer off the screens. Let me just tell you that. They'd have got her up out of there. They'd have got her up out of there. You say the way you just hollered, not a slave. Yeah, she talks like a slave. She talks like she just got her freedom papers. All the time. Tutu says she cannot compete relationally. You right, because ain't no darn relationships. Ain't no relationships. Nope. Y'all, I got to do something. My pewter. Carmesita say no. None of us could have been on that television speaking like that. None of us. Lord Hihi Lel say probably on Zeus. So we could have been on TV, but we would have had to fight. It's what you said. Because it looked like you only go to Zeus to fight people. God darn it, I got gout. I'm not going to nobody's station to be tussling. You got to, you know. Hey, Yolanda Franklin, thank you for being 121. Dana say she should have lived in Whoville. No, they would not have understood her. Cindy Lou would have been around there confused in a mug. Comacita say, period, slave talker. I'm serious. It's too much. Hey, Jay Delaray. She say, sis Giselle is not with all. Oh, I no wit at all. That T jumped on them. Mm-hmm. She cannot keep up with Wendy and Candace, and that's why she confronted Karen about not speaking up for her. Explains why Robert is her attack dog. Whoo! Wait a minute. God darn it. Jay, thank you for being like number 122. Y'all, Jay done cracked the code. She used Robin as her her bulldog bodyguard talker because that heifer can't talk. So Robert is literally the person that have to do her work for her because she can't do it. So it's like Robert has been there helping her the whole time, being a mouthpiece because Giselle ain't smart. Giselle's so dumb, you got Robin doing your homework. Girl, you in bad shape. You in bad shape. If you so dumb that Robert been doing your homework, Giselle. Shame on you. You had Robert doing your homework. And now, because Wendy is leaps and bounds sharper than Candace. Candace too sharp for you. But see, Robert could play friend and kind of like stave her off. Now that Candace and Robert on the outs, Candace shooting her down. And now you got both of them heifers there. You ain't got nobody to run interference. And now that's why you wanted Karen to talk up for you. Because Robert can't even help you with these two heifers. Hey. Who Giselle? Gato mighty mo. Baby, when I tell you, if you live long enough, you're gonna see it all. If you just live long enough, you will have seen everything. Now that's what I'm finna say, because I done seen it all. I would have never put that together. Jay, thank you for helping me think, little sister. Thank you for helping me think, because I didn't see that. I'm gonna just tell the truth. I didn't see it. I missed it. I missed that. Oh, Yolanda say even Robert can't keep up. No, Robert ain't close to being able to keep up. See, the little bit she could do would help against Karen, because she can distract Karen with like asinine childlike arguments, right? And then when Candace, she could run interference and kind of halfway water Candace's energy down, because she was playing friend and straddling the fence with her, halfway to Giselle, halfway to her, but I'm your friend. And so she was able to run interference. Now she can't run interference because Candace done called her out and she needs to be a victim. That was her strategy. I'm sure at this point they rethinking that strategy, because to be honest, they needed to be able to have Robert there to run interference to water Candace down so she don't just shoot dead at him. And then they would have only had to worry about Wendy. This was stupid. Well, we know y'all heifers ain't bright. We know y'all ain't bright, but this is sad. Belize and JB say, but Robert always walks away angry. She don't interact, but she do. Anytime. Oh, notice when it's her. Okay, let me break it down for you. Okay. If you call Robert out on something, you say, Robert, you wearing dirty jeans. You wore them 3 days. I'm wearing dirty jeans. Robert's wearing dirty jeans. I'm wearing that. That's what she do. And then she walk away. But if it's something to do with Giselle, she gets neck twirling and all that and trying to act biggity. What she does is draws the attention away from Giselle, and she like tries to pick arguments about stupid stuff that don't make no sense. And that's how she's able to help Giselle. Well, now you can't water down Candace. You can't distract her. Distracting Karen don't really matter, especially when Giselle is trying to go to Karen one-on-one to try to enlist her to be her mouthpiece. Robert, you ain't even there to help. And when it come to Wendy, what you gonna do? Neck twirling don't work. Trying to pretend like you violent ain't gonna work, because you know that girl will beat your tail and then sue you. And verbally, you can't joust. Verbal jousting is out of the question. You don't even have a horse. You don't even have a horse. That's how that thing go, Belize and JB. I'm telling you. Come and see the laughing, but I'm for real. This is what's going on. God darn, Jay Delaray done broke the code. She done cracked the code, and that's it. He LEL say, but Robert not good at it either. She's not, but she didn't have to be good, because it was only Candace, and Candace was thinking that was her friend. And so she could just distract her and tell her something stupid and get her off the whatever, because she wasn't going to come at 100% because she thought Robert was her friend. It was just enough to, so she could jump in if Candace went at Giselle and be like, but Candace, sometimes you whatever, yada, yada, and could distract her and throw her off. And Candace wasn't going to come at 100% because that was her friend. When it come to Karen, easily distracted. I love Karen, but Karen dicks in the mug sometimes. It's easy to distract her. But now they done put stuff in the wrong position, and it ain't working. It ain't working at all. I mean, not even a little bit. Child, Jay Delaray, shout out to you for cracking the code. Ooh. Carmencita say Wendy and Candace are very intelligent and Giselle can't understand what they're saying. Well, Carmencita, only thing Wendy got to do is talk like a slave and then Giselle will get it. If she walk up to her and say, Giselle, what you be talking about? Then Giselle would have understood what she was asking. See? It's just a language barrier. That's all. Just a language barrier. I don't necessarily speak slave, but I'm sure I could pick it up. Yolanda said every time Robert go after Karen, she get eaten up. Effortlessly too. Like it's slight work. It's nothing. Jay say Rob can't keep up, but she jump in. And Giselle battles all the time. But when she jump in with Wendy and Candace, rah, they rip her to shreds. She can't make it. She can't make it. Yes, asinine. Yes. Pick them little stupid arguments, get people like distracted arguing about something, so they abandon the original topic. Wendy is actually the one that's the real threat. Wendy is the real threat because she ain't gonna let you change the topic. If she talking about this, we finna talk about this, and she's gonna have all kind of supporting arguments for why we're talking about this, why this is an issue, why we need to discuss it in the first place, and this is why we don't do that, and this is why we don't do this. Just like when she walked up on them on the beach talking crap, and she was like, girl, I would never say anything about your daughter because you've already weaponized your daughter against me. I say, Yolanda say, even though Mia assaulted Wendy, if Wendy hadn't had restrained herself, I believe she would have whooped Mia. Baby, she'd have beat all the man out of Mia. She'd have beat all the man out of her. Jay Della Ray say Rob is a walking reed. Ooh, baby, she is. From that stiff weave and her tracks on display all the way down to her unwashed feet. Baby, everything about her is a read. Everything but her babies, because them children is cute. I'm not even sure they're hers, but they real cute. DS say Rob and Giselle are the girls that talk crazy all day at school, and when the bell rang, they hide in the bathroom. Yeah, Wendy keep it straight. Wendy keep it straight. And you know what else I noticed? From the time that Wendy and Candace got closer, Candace been a lot calmer and a lot more focused with her mouth. And they ain't been able to, I'm telling you, they ain't been able to really like put up with that ever since then. Dana say, Rob won't put a finger in Wendy's face like she did Ashley. Bet money on that. Show won't, and she ain't gonna walk up on her like she walked up on pretty little petite cute Monique either. When she had to put that umbrella up and tell that heifer to back. And I don't blame her because I'd have told her, not me, I probably would have swung it at her head and kicked that big dude in his gut. Because if you a man, I don't have a problem kicking you. Don't. It won't bother me at all. I'd have kicked that dude right in his gut. Lel, what you say? Okay, hold on. I don't know if Wendy could have beat Mia. Oh yeah, easily. She could have beat that dude. Wendy life ain't always been easy, but it take a different type of strength to beat your own tail trying to get somebody else. Child, all that mean is that you uncoordinated and goofy. That's all that mean, baby. But listen, so that was that. I had to bring that to y'all because I was like, wait, is that why she trying to run from them women? She don't want to talk to them on camera because every time she talk to them on camera, they make her look stupid and the internet go crazy because people love to see her make a fool of herself. Po 12 years a slave. Now the other note that I got to bring to y'all. Get comfortable. Now, Mia and her lies. It's a young lady that is on Twitter. And she posed a question. She's pretty popular. Is it Echo? I think her name is Echo. Don't hold me to it, but I believe that's her name. She has a pretty decent following, and people interact with her a lot on there. And I like Echo. Echo is very intelligent. Echo made a point, and I said, I got to bring this to my sisters. So Echo say that Mia lying like she be lying and stuff and getting away with it is another proof that colorism is a problem on RHOP. I say, let me think about that. Because I think that baby might have a point. And she went on to further say, y'all follow me now, because this is what I heard and it clicked for me. She said if Wendy or Candace was sitting around just lying like that, the world would have had a fit. They probably would have been off the show or something to that effect. And I say, you know what? You right. They've been trying to call Wendy a liar with no proof. This lady came and said, my husband cousin told me that her mama said with no proof. And people say, oh yeah, Wendy, you lying. She got you. You a lie. You a lie. Huh? But Mia sit up, lie through her teeth repeatedly. Lie through her teeth like somebody paid her to do it. And instead of her being crucified, dragged across the coals, called out of her name by anybody but her sisters, it's treated like it's a joke, like it's funny. You got Carlos King, somebody who we all know is no champion of black women, sitting up talking about some, oh yeah, she makes the show, she the future of the show, and made a whole joke out of hashtag Mia be lying. What's so funny about her being a liar? What black woman could be on a show and tell ridiculous, repetitive lies, dangerous lies, slanderous lies, and it be treated like a joke? And I said, wait a minute. We had a whole Phaedra Parks, a whole lawyer, an educated black woman who was told, you don't need to be here because you won't apologize because you lied on Candy, and we still don't know it was a lie. Phaedra said she heard that Candy said that. She heard it. You can't prove she didn't hear it. But just the idea, just the mere accusation of a black woman lying, oh, we gonna label her as a lie forever. You a liar, you ain't this, you ain't no good, you so dirty, blah, blah, smackety. But Mia, that large Hispanic gentleman, just by the very nature of her being non-black, oh, it's funny, it's cute, it's endearing, it's adorable that she just sits up and lies through her teeth. It's not that she just tells, harmless lies that she's 32, 37, 39 years old. No. Not that she just says that she was at a lobster and steak evening gown strip club where Uncle G was barefoot and giving her $10,000 for conversations. And now, according to her, she was getting money to put them huge dolphin flippers in somebody's chest. She lied on Wendy and said the woman showed her privates, which is egregious. She lied and claimed Chris was staring at her. Like, she'll tell nasty lies. Now she lying, saying she got dirt on Karen, but she don't. She just lies. And people act like it's cute. Ain't that something? Y'all don't think that's interesting? Because I do. I think it's interesting. Why is it okay for this non-black person to sit up here and lie on herself, lie on her husband, lie on her castmates, lie on her castmates' husbands, lie on her previous employers and work experience, lie on her sexual history? Hell, we don't even know her name at this point. Who the hell are you? Why is it cute for her? But just the mere accusation of a black woman telling a lie, we need her off the screen. We need to slander them. We need to call them every name but a child of God. But this large Hispanic gentleman, who strangely resembles Edward James almost, can sit up here and lie week after week, month after month, at this point, season after season, and it's okay. I say RHOP ain't never beaten this colorism rap. Ever. Ever. Interesting, ain't it? Interesting, ain't it? Y'all see that? Dana see it. Hey, Emma Crawford say all Bigfoot line Mike do is lie 24. Forgot y'all was calling that girl Mike. Bianca say, I still can't get over the inheritance. Yes! The stripper heiress. Karma See to say, write your thoughts down about. Where I need to write them down, sis. Where I'm gonna put them? Where's I'm gonna put them, sis? Yes, them huge dolphin flippers. That fella's got a big foot. Yolanda say, yes, yes, it is the colorism. Mia needs to go. I'm glad Essence called out RHOP. I am too, but they didn't call her out, and they're not putting their finger on the colorism. The Essence article pointed out the xenophobia and how problematic that was, but they still have not addressed the colorism issue on that show. And everybody keep talking about elephants in the room. And I be feeling attacked because I'm not slim. But that is the elephant in the room. Dana say, girl, I wish we could meet and have many daiquiris together because you be precious. I wish we could meet up and drink too because I love me a daiquiri and a margarita. Carmacita say she really trying to fit in with all them lies. Karen is going to get her caught up. Watch, it's just a matter of time. Probably so. Probably so. Yolanda say that ventriloquist doll looking here for lies so much. God dang. Not a ventriloquist doll. Say, I said you are right of what you were thinking about that Mia Mike. God darn, y'all in this Mia Mike. Oh man. So look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put the StreamYard here and I'm gonna get a few more comments. And that way, if y'all got something you want to share, we gonna get it in. But if not, then we gonna get up out of here. Because I need some more hydration. But this time I need the hydration I drink and not the one in my vein. This time. Okay? So, let me get a few more comments. But yeah, that thing really got me. I say, wait. You sure right. They let her get away with lying. And they're trying to make that like that's her shtick. Like, oh, she just lies. It's so fun. He. What's so fun or so funny about her being a liar? When did that become entertainment? Is she just lying for sport? What's supposed to be so cute about her being a liar? Oh, my sister say, don't forget Kiki. Wait a minute. Hold on. I dropped something. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. She say, don't forget Kiki. Let me look at this and then see if it's something I'm finna hit on or not. Because you know they done already attacked Kiki one time on Fox Soul when they had they were trying to make excuses for that disgusting man beating on her and claiming that, you know, she was using being a celebrity against him, which I would never understand because personally, he knew she was a celebrity when he targeted her. She said she tried to holler at him, but when he accepted to talk to her. Oh, so Armand Wiggins and Al Reynolds just decided to drag this lady. That's so disgusting. I'm gonna have to listen to this when I got time, because if they say something I don't like, then we're gonna go ahead and drag them, because that's out of line. It's really disgusting, and quite frankly, it's late and it's tired. It's late and it's tired. A bunch of men saying ridiculous things about Black women. I'm really over it. You switching around talking about you like men too is not a good enough reason, and it does not give you a get out of jail free card or carte blanche to just attack Black women. Who the hell do you think you are? Just because you imitate us, it does not give you the place. It just doesn't. So I'm gonna go and listen to that, sis. I promise. And I decide whether I got the energy to give them what they probably more than likely richly deserve. Okay. Lord DS say Mia can't lie about her quicksand face. She tried. Remember? Well, my face is like that because I didn't have a mom to take me to the dermatologist. Not drag them both, please. Oh, talking about men beware dating her child. They only saying that because the men that put that Kiki can pull, they wish they could. Baby, that sound like jealousy talking to me. Dana want me to drag both of them. Give me a chance to go hear them. Give me a chance to go and hear them and digest it. Give me a chance to hear them and digest it. Okay. But look, if ain't nobody else got nothing else, okay. Hey Josie, hit the like button. If ain't nobody got nothing else though, for real, I'm about to go because I need to hydrate and I need to go by the little girl's room. Okay. Y'all live for a dragon. That's so sad. Well, these gentlemen might just give y'all what y'all looking for. Okay. But if y'all ain't got nothing else on this, I'm finna go. Okay. Happy Friday to everybody. If y'all going to hydrate with adult hydration, please be careful. No drinking and driving. If you go out, you feel yourself lean, call an Uber or contact one of us or somebody you know so we can get you one if you can't get one on your own. Josie, thank you for being like number 130. But it's that time, and you know what I'm about to tell y'all. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, please hit the like button on the way out. Okay. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every time we go live on this good court. Okay, subscribe if you haven't subscribed because you know we happy to have you here. Okay, and if you want to join channel membership, there is a join button beneath the video, and there's also a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is the link for our Royal Family merchandise store so you can get your crown gear. And there's a link for our Amazon storefront so we can shop together, and my Amazon wish list if you want to send a girl some snacks. Okay. But listen, I'm going to go. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay. Be positive, productive, have fun, be safe if you're leaving the house. Okay. And I mean it. And remember, if no one else says it to you today, God loves you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Talk to y'all later. Okay. Bye.